I don't know if it's too obvious or not, but I'm still slightly sick, you could say. Just barely. Still recovering at least. Ooh, 1 second. I don't know, I might be muting myself a lot. Uh, Coughing and whatnot. I don't feel terrible right now though, so we'll see. Oh. Let's see if it'll actually let me connect. Please. Yeah. Sweet. And okay. I think it's working fine. Yeah, ignore that one. That level 24, it was just me trying something else for a second. We'll see how long I go. It might not be very long that I go. Just, I don't know. We'll see. Trying to remember where exactly I left off. I know I've done Giant, or the last Giant, and I've done the Dragon Rider. Not sure about anything else though. I could go to I could go to No Man's Wharf, I guess. I'd rather not. I don't like that place really, but I'll go see if I can't take on Pursuer, and then we'll go from there. Oh. I guess I actually don't have to rest whenever I warp. That's a Dark Souls 1 thing. Oh, jeez. Please just fall. Yeah. Wow. My damage isn't horrible. Why are you making me climb the ladder? What just happened? Why did it make me climb the ladder? Silly game. Oh well. We'll just run right back down, I guess. Hey, there we go. I don't know, I don't know how dangerous Pursuer's gonna be. I was gonna grab the Ring of Regeneration also, but must have hit X near the ladder is really what happened. There we are. Really? There we go. I do want to see if I can't kill this guy. He'd be worth killing. What? Weird. I think it's like 2 R2s to actually poise break them. Hey, not enough tracking. Okay. Wow! That one-shot me. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're a pretty high level enemy, but... And I rolled it way too early, but still, that's surprising. For now, just you. Hopefully, I can actually hold up this stream today. I am still a bit sick, so I probably shouldn't be streaming at all anyways, but I wanted to play some DS2, so I might as well. Like, I want to keep making progress is the thing. Oh, so close. I had a feeling that was going to hit me. I'm glad it didn't. God, I don't know that parry timing. Yeah, you can see I'm still a bit sniffly and stuff. I don't quite know what I have, but it hit me pretty hard yesterday and before that. Wow. Wow. Like, I've already gotten all my classwork done, and I don't know. It's something to do, you know? It's not that... It'll just probably make the stream slightly worse, which doesn't really matter to me. It's just... I wanted to do this, you know? I don't know. Don't really know what to say about it. But yeah, I'm slightly sick, as you can hear. Probably sound a bit stuffy and stuff, but... It's not a huge priority to not sound sick. Oh, of course. I totally didn't at you, did I? Oh, God. Totally forgot to ping you, Leonidas. How bad do I sound, by the way? Do I sound, like, deathly or anything? Like I'm about to die? I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm going for the parry. I probably shouldn't be. Actually, I definitely shouldn't be, but I really want to. There we go. Oh wow, that did like nothing. I was really hoping that would do more. Nah, you know what, I'm gonna stop parrying you. Oh, he was guarding and attacking. No, these guys aren't in the original. No, they were added in Scholar. Oh, and I'm dead. That was my bad. Going for a guard break when I shouldn't have. I'll give it one more shot. I'll blame all my bad play on being sick as well. Doesn't help that I'm down to almost half health now, really. That's probably what's getting me killed. More than anything is just not being able to face tank. You know? Please. Please. Oh my god. Of course. I was thinking I might not hit him or might not knock him off the edge before. There we go. Sweet. You can't walk around that side of the ladder. Yeah, you can. Okay. One second. Just closing that door. Sweet. We'll try it again. I have a feeling I might die, but we'll see what I can do. I know that's a one-shot now. Again, I don't know why I'm going for the parries. Oh, sweet. Might as well just, like, bait him into as many backstabs as I can, yeah. Eesh, sorry. Definitely shouldn't cough right into the mic. Oh, come on, man. Why do you have to leash when you're, like, not even 20 feet from the fight? Or from the, door? Wow. There we go. That'll be good. That's more damage at least. He's like a third of the way dead. We'll be able to take this on. You know, I'm sort of worried about Pursuer. I might have to come back to him later. See if I can't just, like, kill the Flexile Sentry. Whoa. So powerful. Excuse me? What's that about? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Why? I don't get it. You're gonna have to explain that. I don't get that at all. Oh, lovely. Oh, I could have died there. Oh, you mean, I did not think that that was a sound effect from JoJo, if that's what you mean. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I did not think it was that. Which I'm now assuming is what that is. Seeing as you said Leo knows. Ooh. Sounded like he swung even though he wasn't swinging at all. Don't know if you heard that. It's actually really hard to punish because of how you actually ricochet off of their shield. Like, you still get the knockback effect as that you hit their shield. It's really weird. See? You actually have to run up to them. If you're not running, you don't make it in time. There we go. Now we've gotten them into a pretty good loop here. Watch him just one-shot me now. There we go. He's dead. Maybe I'll get, like, their armor or something. Nothing at all. Sweet. So the question is, Flexile Sentry or Pursuer? Are those the only choices I have right now? No, I could go... By the way, I was tempted to do the Rotten 4 times. I don't have the aesthetics right now to do it, but, you know, do that path and then come back later for the early game bosses when I'm leveled up. I think I want to see how far I can get through the wharf. I have a feeling it won't be very far, because I can't exactly fight these guys. Like, I could do a bit of fighting, but... Yeah, as you can see, my damage isn't amazing. There's a dog there, so I'm just gonna go this way. It does, yeah. Oh. Oh no. But it only ever makes you slow, or it doesn't ever make you, like, super slow walk or anything. You can always roll. So, wow, that hit me. Wow, that hit me. Those come out fast. Please, do it. Sweet. So got that. Now to see if I can't open the shortcuts real quick. I know there's this guy, yeah. What a pain. But if I could just open this, then we're good. Hey, we got it. Sweet, okay, we got like everything we needed. Yeah, I know, I skipped him. Whoa, as I just walk off the edge because I'm not looking. Somebody's texting me and I gotta text him back. There we go. Okay. It looks like my health hasn't dropped again, which is really weird because I swear I'm not at half health. Let's just see if we can't rush the boss room. I know there's a shard I haven't grabbed, but I'll have to go back up for that in a second. Oof. Ooh, bad stamina management on my part too. I just keep eating through all of it. Let's see how bad they are though. I wonder how much damage I do. $20 damage, okay. That's not bad. Not the best, but it could be worse. That hurts. That really hurts. But I do know that this attack misses at close range, yeah. So you can kind of take advantage of that. Until they do the final follow-up. Oh god. Trying to not just cough right into the mic, you know? Oh, lovely. I think I could get this pretty fast, by the way. Just obviously I haven't handled it great this time, but I think the water is getting close to max height at least. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, the tracking. There we go. Sweet. Oh no, yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, it's Pate. Hey. Cat. Hey. Oh no. Lovely. Cat's getting into something it shouldn't. While I'm also trying to fight this boss fight. Lovely. I got it, but still. Yeah, this isn't so bad. I'll be tracking on that or something. Oh, her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever remember her name. That's because I always kill her, though. That was just bad. Maybe I shouldn't use life gems already, but... What? I hate this combo, by the way. I don't know. Oh yeah, Alicia of Lindelt. That's right. That sounds completely right. Oh, this cat is causing so much trouble right now. I probably should have gone to max health before trying this boss, but... That attack's really iffy too, because it can actually hit you on the backside part if you're just positioned wrong. Oh, here it comes. They've got some attacks where, like, the other side can follow up, I thought. Like, where the sword side can attack even though it's the, other side that's trying to land the initial attack or something. Jesus. Panic rolls. Go! Oh, that was just bad timing on my part. Yeah, I'm just wasting life gems because of how low my health is. Yeah, sort of wasting them. Oh no. I'm glad they don't have too much tracking, honestly. They've got like just enough that it's kind of easy to get out of the way. Even on low stamina. Let me just eat that attack. See, blocking with your fist totally does work. I don't know if it really reduces the damage, if at all, if much. Oh, that's silly. Oh, that's real silly. As I'm down to a fraction of my health. A very, very small fraction of that, to be fair. Yeah, life gems heal me almost completely because of how low my health is. I'm like a third of the way through, and I'm handling it better than I was at the start. And the water is definitely at the max that it can be. I should have gotten hit for that. Oh, but I got hit for that. Okay. Oh well. Next time I fight them, I'm gonna have a, first roll and Restus Flask, but also, full health. Let's see. Do I have any? No, I don't. Well, I'll have to swing by Gavlon then. Sweet. I don't really want to use my human effigy yet, because there's a chance I could die while going to Gavlon. But basically, I want to go to Gavlon and sell some stuff. Lovely. I love the way it tracks. It doesn't even track, he just leads his shots, I should say. Oh, that was silly of me. Yep. Well, like the moaning noise? It's better than the noises in this, I'd say. At least in this one, they're way too repetitive. God, what's that terrible noise? Like they're getting hit by torches or something. Oh, okay. Ooh, pardon me. I thought for sure that was gonna kill. This isn't I was gonna say. Yeah. Unless it's actually an illusory wall and they weren't just writing a message about it. Oh, God. Alrighty. Well, seeing the price of those, it's actually might be a good idea to farm the knights, the old knights. We don't need this stuff. This is all pretty bad gear. So we can buy like 20 some odd. That's not so bad. 21 actually. Life gems. Why did I do that? Let's just go back down here. I don't remember if I actually have to circle all the way back around, by the way, to get the Estus Flask shard. I think I might, because I thought it's in the building up there. And then this is just a bunch of those. Ugh, shouldn't have even aggroed him. But that should be like 3 of those long-armed silly pyromancer things. The things that do bleed. Call them pyromancers because they drop tattered gear. Yeah, every old knight that drops a cracked blue eye orb is worth 3 life gems, so that's pretty good. Okay. I think there's like a couple souls of a proud knight that I could buy if I just went back. I don't think I can live that fall yet, even with max HP. This one down there, to the rotten. I think it's like 1200 or something like that, isn't it? I might as well quickly join this covenant for a second so I can get that, like 4% life boost or whatever it is. Something really small, but better than nothing, right? And it's so light. Isn't it like 0.2 or something?
That is a wise decision. People
like every other ring. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Gives like barely any HP at all. Okay. Literally gave 33 out of... Huh. That really is like nothing. I should go get the Ring of Binding as well. Nope, come on. Read all my inputs. There we go. Ring of Binding would be nice. I'd have to go through Hate Nights now, though. Oh, right. That's another reason why I can't really farm the old knights. Pardon me. Let me see if I can't get the Ring of Binding. Did they move it? Did they move it to this chest that's right beside the, Dragon Rider? I don't remember. I can't remember if they put, like, human effigies in the other chest now or something. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. If I can get the chest, even. I should be able to get this, actually. Come on, Pathing, help me. Whoa! Hey, it is the Ring of Binding. Okay, that was, like, perfect on my behalf, and it definitely shouldn't have worked out. Hey, one of the, Hate Knights died. That's cool. Excuse me. Excuse all of y'all. I want to see. I don't think I can. I'm going to see if I can't get the Drake. Get to the Drake and see if he won't burn everybody else. Come on. Oh god. Just run. Oh no. I can make it. Oh, I barely made that. Oh, he is not doing enough damage. Oh boy. Man! Oh wait, he hurts them too. Okay. Jesus. Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? What a... what a fun way to fight the Drake. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, it's terrible. It's the Guardian Drake. It's a boss that's from later in the game, from Dark Souls, from the original Dark Souls 2. It's the boss of Aldia's Keep, which it still is in Scholar, but it's also here now because why not put a boss that's for the late game in the early game as a mini boss? It just makes sense, doesn't it? I think this is probably enough HP, honestly, to go fight them. I'm gonna see about getting the other Estus Flask Shard, and then I'll see if I can't kill him. I think it's possible. I just have to play better than I did at the start. No Man's Wharf. Okay. See, I love the way that they lead their shots. So that if you follow the exact trajectory that you're going on at the time of them shooting, it'll hit you. It's just lovely. Just lovely and totally balanced. But, really I guess it's not all that bad. I know. Oh wait, what? I was wrong. Let's get poisoned then. That's the wrong thing. Oh god, I'm dead. Dead because I... Ugh. What a silly enemy to put in here. It was my bad. It was my fault for getting hit, but still. It'll be nice having the carry weight ring as well, the Royal Soldier's ring. That'll be good. Is there a fragrant branch of yore in there too? I feel like there is. And if so, that would open up Scorpion S. Nashka as a boss fight. In which case, that would probably be another good way to go, because she's not too hard of a boss, really. What? Okay, that was pretty silly game. This guy's really dumb with how he covers distance. I hate it. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. So it looks like I should have just gone in the door. Oh, there's two of them. Sweet. Maybe these pots will get in the way. I think they did for long enough. Is there no Estus Flask Shard? Is it only the Fragrant Branch? Oh. I must have had it backwards. Oh well. That's fine. I wonder how much of a difference that would make. Well, I don't know how long I'm going, so there's no telling, if you will. It's only 7:15 for you. How are you so tired? You should have fixed your sleep schedule by now if you've been working on it for like a week or two, haven't you? Like, I would think it would be fixed. I'm gonna get the Royal Soldier's Ring. I could have sworn this was a Flask Shard, but I guess it's not. I guess it's just the branch. Pardon all the sniffling, by the way. Probably sound. You can probably just hear it, how stuffed up I am and stuff. No, stop. I just want my blood stain made. There's the Royal Soldier's Ring. I really don't care. Sweet. That's more life gems. Okay, so change of plans. I do know that there is another Estus Flask Shard if we just use this Fragrant Branch at least. So, we're gonna do that. I wish I had kept something to blow up these barrels, by the way, because it would have made this next part real easy. Much easier, at least. So 18, are we gonna have just like 2,000? Oh no, that's a Fading Soul, okay. There was like no reason to have the Fading Soul exist. It's so pointless with just how much it's worth. It's worth so little that it should never really matter. I get that it's just rare. And if it does matter, then you could have killed one of the weakest enemies in the game to get the same effect, you know? So because we don't have something to blow that up with, well, oh, we could use a Flame Butterfly. Hey, oh, I'm up to 47 life gems. You know what? I'm gonna do this because I'm not using it to attack. Well, I'm literally using it to attack. I'm using it to blow that up and then just storing it. If you didn't know, that actually triggers all of these guys to break out of their doors and stuff, so that you don't have to do this with the gate open. Oh, wow. Okay. This might be a little awful. Oh, sweet. You just attack right over them, I guess. Please. Any one of you could just stop leashing compared to all of the others, please. Wow, these guys have a lot of strike defense or something, it seems. I guess I shouldn't have wasted my flame butterfly. I should have just run back to Majula and grabbed it from the bonfire. Grabbed a torch from there. Wow, I love these misses even though I'm point blank. Ew. Wow, they let out a really gross noise if you R2 on them. Okay. This is gonna be a very slow set of kills. What? They have a grab attack? At least one where they jump at you? I had no idea. I've never seen that before. And they're worth so few souls. Oh my goodness. That was silly of me to get hit there, but oh well. I guess I should just backstab them off their combos or something. Or just backstab them whenever I can, really. And the way these guys walk, it's so silly. Why are you leashing? But also just... What just happened with you? I don't understand. These guys really do take like no strike damage. I guess it's because they're just skin, but still. Oh, can I just do that? Please tell me I can. Oh well. I was gonna see if I could just backstab them after punching them a couple times in the back. Consistently, at least. Does not seem to be the case. There we go. 2 dead. I think there's like 4 more or something. I should have killed the first 2 without triggering all of the other ones first. Oh well. It's like 2 or 4 more. Yeah. Dude, come on. Only one of you has to actually attack me. How? These guys move so fast. And their walk cycle looks really dumb. Oh my god. They just can't even hold aggro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's 4 left. Lovely. Oh, this one I was already hurting? Oh. Which one? Come on. One of you 2 has to actually attack. Maybe R2's work? I don't know. We'll see. Come on. There we go. Maybe not totally consistent, but seems to be pretty easy to pull off. Oh, come on. Really? You're just stuck leashing? Lovely. Oh, and you do less damage when you're running out of stamina. Amazing. Okay. What, 3 more? Something like that? And one of them's like half dead, yeah. Yeah, you actually shouldn't fully commit there. I don't think you can get out of that if you're two-handing. If you're going in for all 6 hits. I think you can only go for 5. Oh my god. Just let me take this one out, please. Thank you. 2 more. We're almost done. Jesus. This has taken a while, hasn't it? It's worth it because if I can just pull this off... Oh, nice. Lovely. Just... Yeah, okay. Almost kill me because... whatever. Okay. If I can pull this off, though, I get, you know, the bonfire. And we're pretty close to pulling it off now. If these guys just knew how to leash, or how not to leash. Oh, nice, I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Screw that one up. Oh, the tracking. Nice. Ooh. Whoa, what? Wait, can you guys kill him without him aggroing me? Or would he aggro me? Wait. Would he? I don't think he would he? It's like, when people get, hollows to kill Melentia. She doesn't aggro to you that I know of. They only kill her. That could be good. I could look into that, see if that's an easy way to get it. Just use like an alluring skull on him or something. Ooh, pardon me. One more. Thank you. And the final hollow. Then just roll away. Ooh. Wow. I love it. Yeah, I'm playing it extra safe. I'd rather not die now that I've made it to the last one. Wow, that didn't get a backstab. I'm surprised. Wow. I'm surprised by these misses. I really am. Wow, yeah, look at that. Ugh. Just awful. Trying to force what's not there, pretty much. Is what's happening. Me, that is. I'm trying to... Ah! It's terrible. The fact that their swing actually makes me miss. It's pretty silly. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That was awful. Hey, I'm just glad that, that blowing those boxes up actually does that, those barrels up. I really couldn't care less about you. And you have terrible dialogue, too. Oh yeah, and him. Of course. How could I forget about you? The person that can instantly pancake you? Wow. I guess that shouldn't surprise me. Yep, look at that damage. Just instantly. Just not even gonna fight him. He's not even worth fighting. Please just let me rest. Of course not. What about drop attacks? Not really. Oh right, I totally forgot. I could do Skeleton Kings too. That's what it was, because I have the Rotunda Walkstone. I totally forgot about that. And you're dead. How? Of course. Watch him petrify me. I would deserve it though, if it happened there. I wonder how hard Najka would be. I'm gonna test that. This is just a fading soul, right? Yeah. Yep. They've also got a ranged attack, of course. Who doesn't? One of these is worthwhile, though. Not that one. The other one's like 4,000 souls, but I'm a bit surrounded to do that. I think it's 4,000. Might only be 2,000. I don't know. We'll see. Amazing. Just love it. No, I kind of deserve that. There we go. Trying to think. I don't really need to head towards Shrine of Winter. I could grab... Is RTSR still over here? I know there's these two kobolds. They both run away, and then there's a hippo around the corner, which is just awesome. But, hey, it is. Ooh, ooh! I know they do petrify, but they can also drop, like, really good stuff. So it's sort of worth going for if I don't die. Wow. They can drop Black Knight weapons if I remember correctly. Which I believe I do. Alright, let's run through the Shaded Woods real quick. There's nothing really I need from there. Get the Ring of the Firstborn Sun, or Ring of the whatever, the Sun Ring that's explodes if you take enough damage. Kind of invalidate the run though, I would say. It would invalidate the run, yeah. I'll have to do the 3 torches. That's gonna be rough. Is Chloranthy +1 here, or is it just Chloranthy Ring? I don't remember. I like the idea of these phantom enemies. They're pretty cool, but they're also rather annoying for having, I believe, increased poise past whatever is not 0. Like, they should have 0 poise, I would think, unless their helmet gives them some or something, but they're wearing that simple, that, like, cloth armor that you can find off the early hollows. That padded stuff. Oh god. Anyway, let's see how hard she is. I doubt I'll kill her first try, but I'd like to see the damage I can deal. Well, I was gonna hit you, but I guess I'll just miss. 10 damage a swing. Oh, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Well, I guess if I handle her correctly. Oh, that's a lot of health, actually, yeah. This fight might take a while at this rate. Oh, and I got hit. That was my bad. Really, there it is. That's the attack that I wanted to do. Except that I miss on my follow-up swing? Okay. That's pretty silly. I would not have said that, should have triggered. Oh well. Oh. This is why I hate fighting her, is her magic. Her magic's a real pain. Oh, is it gonna still fly at me? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before. I also kind of wish this gimmick wasn't quite this gimmick, if that makes sense. I wish it had a bit more to it than just stand in the exact same spot every time she goes for it. Ooh, that reduced damage on low stamina. Pretty silly. Hey, I got 4 hits. Nice. Oh, lovely. Is that the... yeah, a bunch of them? Yeah. I basically just want you to do this attack, yeah. Easily can land 3 hits on it. 4 if I'm lucky, okay. Okay, so I can just kind of backpedal her to death. I think if I just get close, this can't hit. Yeah. Then she has quite a big wind down for it. Wow, that hits? That hits you. Okay, that's pretty silly. I'll try to not use too many life gems, because I'd rather not just waste them all on this boss. There's a grab. Like, she seems like she might still be a bit too bulky for me. Oh, so much worse. Sweet. 1, 2, 3. That's a grab, isn't it? It's more than just like a long wind up. I'm pretty sure it's a grab. Wow, yeah, it looks like you can just backpedal most anything of her, like, physical attacks. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow fight, though. At this rate. Oh, jeez. But if I can kill her, I could then get the slab from the other boss. You know, that congregation. Growling Magus and congregation. Oh, lovely. Oh, that poise breaks you instantly. Or guard breaks me instantly at my stamina and health. Or at my stamina, yeah, really. Let's just do it. Yeah, if she just stalls like this and then goes underground, it's gonna be a really slow fight. What about not too bad? Because if you're saying that's what I said, then I would still agree. It's just a slow fight. But it's not hard. As you can tell, though, I've still just barely scratched her even. Why did she take reduced damage there? Weird. I think I should just give up on this fight. There's no real reason for me to go for it for now. Wow. Wow, those didn't hit me. Seems like she's probably still just a bit too, tanky. Like, I'd probably want at least a bit more strength before doing this. Or at least more survival. Stronger Estus Flask or something. So why is she taking 7 to 8 damage there now instead of 11 to 12? Weird. See, I don't get it. Just varying amounts of damage. It's weird. Huh. By the way, I'm probably gonna knock that stinger off before I kill her. Well, I'll definitely knock that stinger off before I kill her, at least at this rate. Like, no way I won't. Because I'm practically only hitting that stinger. Get out. And we can't go in on this, but at least it stalls out her homing soul masses. Ooh. Just go in. Oh yeah, you can easily get 4 on that. Isn't that a flame butterfly up there? I think that's what it is up there. It's like, practically pointless. Surprised she didn't actually land on me. Oh, sweet. So it looks like fists do slightly reduce damage, by the way. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Of course. Sorry, I keep coughing right into the mic. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Come on. Oh, lovely. She's got like not even 2% of her health or something during that entire last portion. Oh, that could have hit me. Man, she's like really not good at hitting you for the most part. Yeah, like, you see it took reduced damage that time. Is it because of like where I'm hitting it or something? That'd be pretty silly. I'll just time this one out. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really think I can go in on those thrusts either. It would have been cool if they had given that, like, if that had been a weapon you could get her staff. They could have made it like a twin blade or something. Like a hooked twin blade. That has an R2 for casting. Kind of like the spell, whatever, twin blade from the DLC that's awful. But they could have actually, you know, made it good. Give it like poison or something. Probably would have been extremely powerful though if they had done that. Wow! Slightly lingering hitbox there or something. It's pretty silly that that hit me. Yeah, I'm not going to use any life gems. I've gotten good practice on her, but I can totally see how to kill her. It's really not hard, it's just time consuming right now. So I'll come back to her. I'd be better off doing Flexile Sentry, I would say. At least unless I learn, like, if there's a way to punish her thrust. But I don't know if there is. I'll have to look more into that fight. Oh well. Okay. I guess we'll go do them then. Flexile Sentry. If we go to Bastille, I'm really not looking forward to that fight either. The Lost Sinner fight. I don't know. Most paths right now are not great bosses. I would love to get down to the Rotten. Fighting him a few times would probably be good, or even just once. He wouldn't be too hard, and he'd be worth the souls. Alrighty. Oh yeah, whatever his name is. Is it Cromwell the Pardoner in this game? Is that who the Pardoner is? I feel like that's his name. I don't know why, but I think that's his name. I've got an Estus Flask shard I should turn in. We'll do that after this fight. I should be able to beat it this time, I think. 1551, is that how much health they have? If so, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Shouldn't already heal, but I'm going to, because I'm silly. I've handled this poorly from the start. I was trying to go for one more punch. Just didn't take. Oh no. Ooh. That hurts. See how much faster they take damage though? Compared to Nazca? It's nice. Man, I keep rolling that bad. I should just let the Ring of Restoration work while I'm just dodging. So, the new, new in quotation marks, Yu-Gi-Oh game came out for the Switch. I say new in quotation marks because there was this game called Legacy of the Duelist that came out on PS4, Xbox, PC, pretty much most systems at the time, right? But basically this is the same thing, but it's got the updated rule set and all of the cards in the TCG up till now, I think. If not all, it's like the large majority of them. So it's pretty cool. I got it, like instantly. Having a blast with it. Ooh! Whoa, I have never seen that as a full combo. That looks pretty cool. I should not have done that. I deserve to get hit here, yep. And I deserve to drink. I also deserve to get hit there. I should just fall back when they go for those attacks. Especially now that the water's gotten so high. I missed one. Ah, that hit me. That's pretty silly. Oh well. Let's go ahead and use a life gem. I'll brute force my way through this fight if I have to. And not at this. Not if I do it like this. Yeah, you should definitely just fall away from that attack. Like, just fall back. It tracks too well. Come on. See, that has a follow-up. It doesn't track too much, though. Still argue that the only reason why this boss is ever tough is because it has water. And I think they only secured that argument by having in Scholar moving the one that's not in water to, like, because there used to be one over by the, I don't remember the location, over by where I just was, where the Falconers now are, which are a dumb enemy, by the way, just due to how their wall animation is broken and their hitboxes are broken and everything else. But, it used to just be more of those goblin whatever things. Wow, that was a really dumb dodge on my part. I could die because of it. But it used to be over there, and there used to be a Dragon Slayer X, but he was so easy when he's not in water that I actually ended up fighting him before I ever, like on my first playthrough, I fought him before I ever even found the warp and killed him too. That was really dumb of me. I just rolled right into it because I'm smart. Just gonna crush 2 more life gems. I'm handling positioning just horribly this time. Okay. Oh, that was good. 4 hits. And I made it away from that attack for once. Jeez. Okay, now do like your, yeah, and follow up. Nice. And it hit me. That was my own bad. I just positioned poorly for that. Wow, that just kept going. Proud of you. That was pretty dumb. You know, that actually would have roll caught me if I had been in range. Well, I deserve that. Yeah, I blocked the first hit and it screwed up my dodge timing. Oh well, I'll get him next time. I totally forgot also to, use a human effigy. Let's go ahead and use one of those then. And we'll upgrade my Estus Flask. And we'll use these souls to, I don't know. Looks like, yeah, there's no reason to use that. Looks like we'll use the souls to buy like 6 more
Is that a shard you've
life gems.
However,
Nope. Having the Emerald Herald makes me so easily forget, by the way. Same with, they brought this back in Dark Souls 3 as well. Upgrading the Estus Flask just at all is, I don't like it. In the sense of, you know, coming back to a central location. I can't stand that. Did I buy the key? I did. But there's that, and then there's also burning the Sublime Bone Dust or Bone Shard, depending on which game you're in. at the bonfire, at this central bonfire, that's really silly to me. I don't quite know why they brought it back or ever made it a thing. It's... Anyways, I'm very forgetful about it and just won't, usually. Alright, we'll give him another shot. Oh wait, yeah, I do have this, don't I? Wait, what? The first Royal Soldier ring only weighs 0.2? Wow. I guess I have to make its weight pretty much always offset or its weight not offset the weight or the carry capacity gain. What? Why are my souls back here? Did you see that? Why are they all the way back there and not on the bottom? Is it because the water was so high? And it just stops them from spawning down here? If it is. Weird. Anyways. I love it. Just not reading my third input. Ah, or my second input. Oh, I deserved that, though. That was pretty dumb of me. Gotta mash so it can even read my inputs. Lovely. Oh, I love it. Oh, wow. I'm so bad at rolling that. That was terrible with me. Sorry. See? You just can't, you can't stick close to that. The tracking's too high on it. It's gonna be really upset if that hit me. Oh, that was close, actually. That was very close. Wow, just terrible roll timing on my part. Came out way slower than I was expecting. Yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough. Just didn't hit though. Okay. I think those first two you're totally safe, by the way, if you just stick close. Yeah, I deserve that. I went way too heavy on that. Way too deep. Yeah, I deserve to die. I'm playing very poorly today, just in general. Oh, they're just gonna... Thought they might actually spin to win me to death. It's just terrible on my part, just all around. I should see how much an R2 does. Okay, if I circle to this side, I guess I can... Man, I'm really surprised it's not reading these inputs. Wow, okay. I guess because it's 2 hits, that second one's slightly delayed. I didn't realize that. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm taking a hit. Like, this fight really shouldn't be an issue for me. I'm just handling it really poorly. Every time I try it. It's pretty silly of me. One R2. 27 damage. That's pretty good. Ugh. It's gonna keep going for that attack, are you? Okay, follow up. Nice. You can actually see like a pretty significant chunk come out of their health every time from the R2. There we go. Oh, that R2 just missed. Okay. I mean, I think that was just... I redirected it and missed because of that. So I think it was my fault for that R2 missing. Yeah, these R2s are pretty worthwhile to go for. I just didn't take my second one now. Face me with that side, yeah. See, you can just stand still for those first two. Ah, it's gonna hit me. Yeah, I shouldn't have rolled that first one. That was silly of me. But I did start playing better for a bit at least, which is nice. I have no idea how to dodge that. It looks like really awkward. Follow up. Nice. 2 R2s. Alright, that's okay. Sweet. Okay. Sweet. Okay, we're like halfway through now. Ooh. We're nowhere near halfway through all of our healing items, at least. I think it's worthwhile to go for these R2s only, by the way. Like, I can pretty safely pull them off. I don't know. I can't tell. Not when they do that. You know what wouldn't surprise me? Is if, what's her name? The Lost Sinner parries me during that fight, because it's just gonna go on so long. And it just wouldn't surprise me that it would happen. I've only used like 7 life gems at least, so it's not like I've used too many this fight. Do your... not that. Yeah, you see, he can do that. I think that's what I was thinking about. Not a very effective attack for them, that's for sure. I could get 4 more too. Yeah. It's weird that you're starting to use that now, because it's actually still like pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, I missed that first R2. Ooh. What? I guess their moveset slightly changes when they get halfway through or something? Maybe? Ah, I love it. Missing so many. Actually, that's pretty easy to punish too. Just R2 it. What you going for? Doesn't even look like it has the right range to hit you when they go for it. Oh. Oh no. Like, I don't know how to handle that if they go for the full spin. Oh, I was just out of range. I shouldn't have gone for that R2. But it worked. No follow-up? Okay. Do your... Okay, that works too. I want you to do your sweep. Yeah, and then follow up. Thank you. I can go for 3. I shouldn't have, but I can. Well, that was good. Okay, that was just dumb. Don't do that. That was decent tracking. I shouldn't have gone. I'm glad I didn't go in on that because basically I didn't manage my stamina well enough. Yeah, let's just go for 2. I'm far enough away. We can go for 2 more. Whoa! There's a full spin to win. Wow, that was just dumb of me. I just rolled right into it. What a smart idea. Just gonna go ahead and heal that off, just because I don't want to die for no reason. At least not for a dumb reason. How about that? I can go for 2. I know, stamina, but it's worth it. It was not worth it, by the way. Follow up. Thank you. Oh, fog wall. You can just outwalk that if you're at that range. Huh. I think I gotta roll that one, just due to positioning. Hey, sweet. I know I didn't land that other hit, but still. There we go. I still don't understand that attack. Why they would ever want to go for it. I'm just gonna fall out, fall back. Sweep. Ah, fine. There it is. They're almost dead. This is taking me like way too many tries. Hey, did you see that? I actually dodged that by standing still at point blank range. Again, I shouldn't have healed there, but I guess I may as well have. Go for a sweep. Or that. That actually I shouldn't have been dodged. I've only made it harder on myself by actually dodging. Yeah, that attack is like totally pointless for them. Unless it does just like huge damage or something. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Like just looking at it, it doesn't look like it would. Oh, I deserve that. Let's go ahead and heal. I should probably do this again just at some point, like fist only. I'm just thinking to myself right now, but and not use life gems everywhere, you know? Because life gems definitely make it like trivial in the sense that it's really hard to die. I was really hoping I'd get hit by that and see how much damage it does. Lost almost? You mean I did? That's gonna hurt. Yeah. That was silly. Like this is when I should use a healing item. Okay, just play passive. That's fine with me. Oh god. That's scary though. Like 2 more punches or something. Let's go ahead and heal again. No reason to die to a big attack or something, you know? Yeah, this is it. They're dead. Yep. Well done. I did it. So, does the water level go back down or anything? And if not, hey, it does affect this room. That's cool. I was curious about that when I was going into the fight. I was thinking it probably would, like it'd be weird if it didn't, but I'm glad it does. Eesh, sorry. That's why you use the arena PvP, so that nobody can actually heal unless they pull off a healing miracle, which is just insane. If they do it, then they should have gotten the heal anyways. And like, Red Phantoms can't heal, right? Like, they can't use Estus at least. I think, if they're invading, at least. They do have a soul, don't they? And they have a really cool weapon, too. I like their curved sword. Their, curved greatsword, actually. And I like their club, for that matter. Nah, it doesn't ever make it. If it affected your roll, like, it affects your roll distance, yeah. But if it affected your, like, if it gave you fat roll or something, maybe it would be bad. But because it doesn't, it's really not bad. So what, I guess I level up some and then spend the rest on life gems? You know, as you always do. So we're what, 3 bosses in now? Sweet. What do I want? Do I want more HP right now, or would I rather have, like, damage? I'm kind of tempted to go damage, because more strength would be kind of awesome for something like Noshka, or probably the Rotten has pretty good strike resist as well, so I think I want strength. Yeah, it's pretty bad when they do that. I hate it, at least. It's annoying, and another reason why playing offline is nice. Forcing you to hit X like 2 extra times, just because they decided it would be funny to place a message, can get pretty annoying, for sure. Does this ring? Okay, it does. Oh, right, okay. I totally forgot. I want to go to Huntsman's Copse. I completely forgot that place even existed. Again. And then if I could take down Huntsman's Copse, whatever you want to say, along with getting to Iron Keep, I'd be pretty set on souls for probably killing Noshka. I think. Yeah, I'm at 83,000 already, so. Oh, I gotta kill the chariot at some point. That's gonna be annoying. I haven't seen you in a while, hero. I guess I've seen you on the other Discord server, but otherwise I haven't seen you. Oh, this place has something really annoying to me, and it's this little... No, not this. Yeah, it is this right here. Look at this. It almost makes you just walk off the edge. In front of a long ladder is not as bad because... Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. You mean just what? Okay, I thought you meant at the bottom of the ladder. Duh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough. Life and stuff, that makes sense. I haven't streamed in a few days anyways. Been busy. You know, school just started up. Oh, God, these guys actually take, like, damage from strike attacks. Or from my fist. I know they're really weak, but still, it's just surprising to see. You know what? No, I'd rather just not fight you. Does a thief jump down here? Yeah, it does. There is. The Covenant that I'm in would, if I actually ranked all the way up in it. I'm not going to. Or even if I do, I'm not going to use the ring. Let's kind of make this easy. Because that ring is extremely powerful, and all I'd have to do is sit around for like 5 hours and farm the Cat Covenant, or the Rat Covenant, pardon. It's cool, by the way. This is really cool. I like this. Something that actually like lets you light up the area. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like the, yeah, exactly. Does the Dragonstone increase your fist damage in this game, though? Like, it doesn't, right? It just gives you cool armor. It weighs nothing, I think. Does it weigh nothing? If it weighs nothing, that'd probably actually be pretty worthwhile. If I could somehow get it. Low, but not zero. Okay. I don't think it looks amazing, but it's armor, so it's better than the other games because it's actually like defense. I know you're there. Oh. Fine. I was gonna see if I could parry him. What is it with that like weird moveset that he has? Doesn't even look natural. I guess that goes for a lot of this game though, doesn't it? There we go. I think the Skeleton Lords should be somewhat manageable at least. I say that just because skeletons are pretty weak to strike damage. I do wish I wouldn't have to fight this guy every time. I guess I don't have to fight him, I can just run past him. As I'm going to with most everything else. You know, I really like this, Crescent Moon Sickle, those. I really like that weapon. It's pretty cool stuff. Is he playing Dark Souls 2 on PS4 or something? Oh, jeez. Oh, but I thought he would play on PC, if anything, wouldn't he? That's what I'd assume, at least. Oh, lovely. Just go. Just run. Just keep running. I'm gonna go ahead and pop an Estus. See if I can't net heal. Yeah, easily. And then this guy's gonna aggro and... oh, it just can't stop now. Oh, look at that tracking. It's lovely. I think I actually ended up getting hurt more than I actually healed there. What a lovely enemy that is. The ones that just run away and, as you saw, just... look at that 180-degree tracking. I'm basically just trying to get the bonfire. Well, isn't the bonfire key back up above? Oh, because they moved it, and they moved Mirthless Rowena. Well, I'm gonna open the shortcut at least. Because there's like a flask shard or something, I think. There's something worthwhile over here. Alright, there's also like a necromancer. Ah, I love it. Hey, at least I moved the necromancer that was over there. That was really annoying. Oh, go ahead, attack. Man, like that right there. Yeah, there's a flask shard. Sweet. I made it out at least. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really need that shortcut anyways. I'll probably be fine just It doesn't really matter if he's lurking. It's fine. Lovely. And I'm gonna get poisoned. I didn't get poisoned. What the heck? It's impossible to tell where that actual cloud affects. Yeah, that enemy's really dumb, by the way. That one. There's two of them in here that... One of them drops like a repair powder and the other one drops who knows what, but... Love that these guys have like perfect tracking. Nope. Quit out. Oh, I'm already being invaded. Okay. Of course. Hello. Hello, okay. That was not the focus to kill her. It was mainly just grabbing the key so I can get the better bonfire. Eventually we'll get through here. Surprised that didn't hit me. I could technically grab Soul Spear. Don't really need it. It'd be kind of silly to do so, but I could grab it. Thank you. Creighton doesn't really have anything of value either. He's pretty pointless. Oh, I love it. Man, isn't that cool? Seeing that their arrow flies before they even actually loose the arrow. I'm dead. I'm not dead because I got lucky because he decided to dodge instead of actually attack. He's somebody from the server, from the Switch server. He's one of the mods on the Switch server. I know you're not really around there often, but yeah. he also stops by my Switch and streams every now and then. $45, 90 damage actually, that's pretty good. I wonder what their poise is, or if it's 0. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. Oh, they take like really good damage. I guess they are skeletons, so it makes sense. Still. Better than I was expecting. And they don't have infinite poise. I wonder if I should kill the bone meal guy first. Okay, it's like 2 hits to poise break him, that's not so bad. Does an R2 poise break? It does not. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Their swing speed doesn't look right on that first one either. Hello? Have I seen you here before? If so, I don't recognize you. Welcome, though. Oh. Getting roll caught. Oh. Getting comboed now because I'm playing bad. I'll bring it forward. He's getting there. There we go. 135? That hit 3 times? Why did that hit 3 times? Am I? Yeah, I'm doing a fist only. If you couldn't tell. I bet Stone Ring would be good for this fight. Whoa, that was cool looking. I just rushed their kill. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, is he streaming Smash? Oh, is it? Is that King 7? If so, welcome. I don't know how I couldn't guess that, but I would love to swing by on Saturday if I can for that stream then. So, oh god. Oh, these skeletons are really annoying. Oh, lovely. Yeah, they don't get too much health at least. And I'm dead. Nice. Ah, you can hear their skeleton bones just creak for so long. I'm gonna try and take out the bone wheel one first. Since there are only 2 bone wheels, it shouldn't be too hard to kill them after that point. Also, I don't know if I said this on the stream or not, but I've been thinking about not allowing Ring of Blades. I really hate this enemy, just the way that it even moves and everything is dumb. Ring of Blades and Flynn Ring. Wow, lovely. Yeah, it's very long, 41 bosses long, and many of them are terrible, so yeah, it's long. Most of this run I'm not really looking forward to, that's for sure. But I'll do it. Slowly but surely, I'll get to it. As it sounds like I'm dying. Jesus. Yeah, this was really good. Oh, that hit me. Okay. The Undead Pit and Shrine of Amana. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Because I know Shrine of Amana, but I don't know what you mean by Undead Pit. You mean the place that turns you human if you're undead and are out of effigies? Or is there somewhere else? Wow, this guy still swings. I love taking damage while I'm backstabbing. It's lovely. Sorry, as I sniffle so loud, I deafen everybody. Is that what it's called? Oh, after Shrine of Amana. Oh. I never learned the names of the bonfires in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Like, if I took this really slow, I could just regen all the health that I've lost from the Ring of Regeneration, whatever it's actually called. Restoration. I'd have to take it really slow, but I could. Yeah, no, I got what you were saying. It's annoying. It's got ranged enemies that have homing attacks. If you don't hate that, then I don't know. But that's generally why I would say people hate it, because and who likes being homed in on constantly by attacks that do decent to significant damage along with just horribly placed enemies so that it's easy to be caught off guard. I don't believe they do. I'm pretty sure they just have one set damage. I may be wrong, but I don't think they do. Just like how the boulder doesn't scale in New Game Plus in the Asylum. Oh, lovely. Lovely. There we go, I killed him at least. Now let's see about actually killing the bone wheels. Oh, they have a bit more health than I was thinking they would. Okay. Oh boy. They roll weird in this game. Well, they roll fast, first off, but... Oh god. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Sweet. Well, in Dark Souls 2, not Scholar Edition, there were more than 2 bone wheels. There were 4 or 5, I think. So, it makes a bit more sense. But they also altered the other wave size, because, the very weak skeletons that just, don't even have shields or armor, those guys had, there were probably like 5 of each of those. Something like that. It was like really low on every number count besides, like, instead of having like 10 or something. You know, it's just very weird, the numbers in either situation. There you are. Does this person respawn? I think they do. So like, what's even the point of killing them? I know I came back here and I'm now just stuck, but oh, lovely. Oh look, even those home in slightly. What? Where did you come from? Yeah, it's not worth fighting them. I was going to. It's really not. I'd say vanilla Dark Souls 2 is leagues above Scholar. It's so much better in many ways. I don't know if it's more balanced or not, but it's not like they fixed hitboxes or anything in Scholar. They just added pretty much just hordes of enemies to Scholar. So yeah, I mean, it really feels like that's what they did. They made it pretty much impossible to rush through areas without taking damage. It was a big part of what they did. It's, they claim it's a definitive edition, which I don't doubt that it is, but I'd much rather have the bad version of the game by what is claimed by the developers. Because this is... You would have thought that when they remastered or actually made the definitive edition, you would have thought that they would have fixed at least some of the stuff that was wrong in terms of hitboxes and whatnot. But they didn't. They didn't really do anything but just change enemy placement and slightly balance. If you want to call it balancing enemies and stuff, it's... I say it's still pretty bad, but I've been over this many times. Oh, of course there's an archer that can shoot me. He moved, that's all. You can. That's generally how it's sold now. It depends on... Because if you buy it with all the DLC on PS3, it's still called Scholar. I love this, by the way. He's dodging every single attack. If you buy it with the DLC on PS3, it's still called Scholar, the First Sin. You know, I wanted to use this weapon playthrough. Wow. 79 damage, pretty good. It's called Scholar, the First Sin, but all it does is have all the DLCs, which is just so much better. Same for Xbox 360, I believe it's also called Scholar, but, why am I deserve to die for that. That was silly of me. There's two of you? Lovely. But on PC, you know, you want to buy, I don't know if they still call it Scholar the First Sin. They might call it Scholar the First Sin Edition, but there is a 64 and a 32-bit. Nice. And the 64-bit is Scholar, while the 32-bit is the original vanilla Dark Souls 2. Maybe I shouldn't be trying this location. It's not working out very well. Too many hordes of enemies to run past, and they all do significant damage. Can't even get the shortcut open. We'll go somewhere else. I don't really want to do Bastille either. Yes, I'm on PS4, so I have to be playing Scholar. But like on Steam, sometimes it'll go on sale. You can pick up the 32-bit version for $10, and that comes with all the DLC. I'd love to do that at some point. I just haven't, because I had Scholar for like Humble Bundle or something, and it didn't run great, so I was like, I don't know if I should get the original. Cool. Tarkus is pretty cool. This is something else they added in Scholar, by the way, was about 6 extra pursuers to the game. The majority being in this location, which is lovely. He didn't actually spawn. Huh. Oh, there's 5 dogs. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, then you would have what I would call, well, what they would call the definitive edition. Xbox One, PS4, PC, 64-bit, they're all the same version. Xbox 360, PS3, and the 32-bit version are the vanilla Dark Souls 2. So you have Scholar on Xbox One. I don't think original Dark Souls 2 was backwards compatible. So you would have Scholar. Wow. I should test my, I'm not gonna kill Nashka, I think, but I should test my damage on her. Really? That doesn't break if you roll into it. That's dumb. Oh my god. And this hill. There we go. Took me long enough. I don't have the key over here yet, though, so like, there's no real point for me to have actually come in here. This room is pretty dumb because they just put self-destructing people in there. Lovely. And then he could just slap me and kill me if he wanted to. Oh, I should have died there. These guys have like no health, though. They still take 3 punches. That's pretty funny. Why are you apologizing? I should be able to get the stone ring if I went for it. It shouldn't be that hard to get. Maybe I should try to kill Pursuer already. That shouldn't be too hard, I would think. And if I did it, I'd have access to another fragrant branch of yore. Hey, that's rare. That's awesome. I'm not going to use it, of course, but I really like the look of the heavy crossbow. It's very good looking in this game. And then, yeah, you see, it should be locked. Even though it's like one of the weak door types, and except you can't break this one. Oh, sweet. Lovely. Hello. They can drop Alluring Skulls, I believe. Which would be nice. Man, look at all those dogs. And the other thing that's funny is, what's his name's bonfire? The blacksmith. I don't remember his name. The guy that calls you an idiot and stuff all the time. I pretty much dislike them both equally, to say the least. I'm not a big fan of Dark Souls 2 or 3. Starmans. Oh! I also missed him saying, wait, not without me. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 and 3 are about the same quality for me. The only upside to Dark Souls 3 is the, good hitboxes. Which is a very good thing, but, the boss fights are all pretty bad, I say. And, I don't enjoy the fast gameplay, so... But yeah, this guy, they broke that guy in Scholar. He kicks that barrel. I was about to get to that, but he kicks that barrel and it's supposed to fall down and, you know, open that bonfire. Macduff's bonfire, there we go. But, now if he ever kicks it, it just does that. Which is funny, because it's just another thing broken with Dark Souls 2. I could go ahead and grab the Fragrant Branch of Yore, at least. Now it does open from this side. Whoa! Holy cow, there's two of you here. I thought you guys would have leashed by now. Whoa! Holy cow! That did a lot of damage, didn't it? I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just blocking, hoping that they wouldn't swing at me. Well, to be fair, I mean, my opinion on the entire series is I just wish it had stopped at Dark Souls 1. There was no reason to have a Dark Souls 2 or 3 for that matter. And another reason why I dislike Dark Souls 3 so much is it shoehorns all the lore together, and I would say it's not very good about it either. I could go ahead and reach the Lost Sinner, I guess. Well, you know I think that for sure. You know my opinion about Dark Souls 2 and 3. I've said it many, many times, at least on the server. Somehow I think the dogs might actually be the best in this game. Dark Souls 3 dogs are some of the worst in the entire series. For some reason they made them, if you off-screen them at all, they'll teleport to right behind you. I don't know why they would have done that, but they did. I would disagree. Dark Souls 3 does not have very good boss fights, I would say. They're all pretty much the same, to me. Just roll catches and multi-phase fights is all they are, for 90% of them. And then the DLC goes, yeah, we heard you like multi-phase fights, so how about we give you 3-phase fights? Yeah, the beginning is terrible. Of 3, I can't stand it. It's just so linear and stuff that it's extremely repetitive and makes me never want to start a new game of Dark Souls 3 again. Yeah, you're right. 4-phase fight too. Gale's a 3-phase fight though. I'm assuming you're talking about Sister Fried and Ariandel or whatever his name is. And then you've got Midir, which is, I hear is not a bad fight. I've fought it before, but it was New Game Plus 7 and it was me barely scraping by. But he's got a ton of health and is... Not that I summon anyways, but summoning only makes it that much worse. To the point where there should never be a reason to summon against him. Like, you should never. Gonna throw knives? Throw knives? Nah. Fine. I'll just kill you. Yeah, and then like if you're not ready for phase 4 to come and you're standing right near her dead body by chance, then you'll just take a lot of damage. Because it does damage, of course. But like a lot of Dark Souls 3 is either just multi-stage boss fights or fan service, it feels to me. Which is just... it sounds terrible to say, I know, but... you got Yorm, which would have been a great fight if they had actually just not made him a gimmick. I think he would have been fun. You've got, I don't even remember, Aldrich, which is just a reference back to Dark Souls 1. You've got the Abyss Walkers, which are just a reference back to Dark Souls 1. And then, what's the fourth one of those guys? Oh yeah, you've got the Twin Princes, which are actually just a great boss. I enjoy Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the Sid, not nearly as much, though. That's really where it falls apart to me, is just Scholar. Because original Dark Souls 2 I actually quite happen to like a lot. I want to parry you. Hey, sweet. The gargoyles are a really bad fight in this game. Just rehashing the music from Dark Souls 1. Deciding, hey, did you want to fight 6 enemies at once? If you take too long, of course, because you, well, you can just spawn them in. Why am I trying to parry you still? It's a fight that goes against the normal flow of Dark Souls 2, which seems to happen a lot in Scholar too, because they like to throw hordes of enemies at you. I used to really like Dark Souls 2 and 3, like Scholar and Dark Souls 3, but then when Dark Souls Remastered came out, I replayed it, and I was like, I forgot how much better this is. In terms of what I prefer, at least. I forgot how much I prefer Dark Souls 1 to the other games. It's just crazy. And now I've gone all negative, which I said I was trying to avoid, I know, but we're also just kind of discussing the games. This is another really dumb area right here, this bonfire, let's watch. I don't know if he actually aggroes immediately, but I think, here, I think if you do it like this, right? 1 second. First of all, as you can see, he just goes ham with the crossbow bolts, right? I'm pretty sure there's like a way that he'll aggro you from just standing up at the bonfire. Maybe I'm wrong, but there are some good areas in 3. I like Crucifixion, or the Road of Sacrifices, partially just because it holds my favorite weapon. So, and I actually really like the Corvian enemies. They're really cool. The way they work and the way they, I don't like how hard it is to read what they're doing if they're jumping at you, but otherwise they're cool. Let's see, what else? I know there are other areas I enjoy, because it's got good parts to it, but Undead Settlement is pretty trashed here to me. All the weak enemies and stuff, again, it's the same idea as before. I've made some decent progress on this run, but I haven't really killed much of anything. Yeah, I really don't like the DLC in 3. The areas look cool, that's for sure, but the actual DLC I don't enjoy. Well, it used to be 3 of them back in original vanilla. It used to be 3 of them, and at least one of them would aggro, I know. The Twin Princes are a pretty good boss fight in Dark Souls 3. Getting immediately to the DLC where they just have that adjudicator, or whatever they call him, the guy that just summons all of those ghost Silver Knights with arrows, that was really dumb. I want to see how my damage is now. See if it's much better. Since I put a few levels into strength. What? Did the tree not come back? What the? That seems wrong. There's one more damage. There's like 3 or 4 more damage. Just gotta keep moving though. Oh, so many magic attacks. Scary. They made me drop the DLC the first time I got into it, that's for sure, but also I was running against them in New Game Plus 6, or whatever max difficulty is, with the Corvian Great Knife, which is a great weapon, but at the same time it's just all of the DLC fights really are long in that DLC. Especially if it's for your first time and you're on NG Plus 6, it's rough. But I actually enjoy them as a fight. They're pretty good and they work well together. Their phase 1 is great. I really wish that it had just been the 2 princes, and then there wasn't an ultimate prince at the end. That would have been nice, but, you know, that's not allowed in Dark Souls 3. Does this work? I was really hoping I could get her to just do that again. I wonder if I could just bait that out like that. Maybe. There's a chance. It's 7:51. I've got like another 45 minutes. Oh. Oh. Could you actually go for an attack I could punish, though? Thank you. Oh no. You gonna dig soon? Sweet. Okay. Yeah, gargoyles, ONS. Technically, if you go by just movesets, there are quite a few of them, because gargoyles are, if you go by moveset, a 3-phase fight, I do believe. Do you count 4 kings, because there's 4 of them, at least? That would be 1. I'm trying to think who else, though. There aren't nearly as many, is the thing. Do you count Ceaseless Discharge if you... because he's got 2 different types. But yeah. But do you need a 3rd Sunlight Blade? Wow, she moves so fast. Why? Why is she moving so fast? I probably shouldn't have drank twice, honestly. But, come on. At least position yourself correctly. Oh, and then another phase. ONS. That's probably the only one, really. Trying to think. Who else? Are there any others? Because, like, gargoyles are the closest thing to that aren't that. Because it's still the idea of dealing enough damage and getting them low enough on health, and then the other one spawns in, you know? So, by that, I would count them in the same rules. But even still, it's a very small number of them. Because then you've got, like... Because I would say Artorias is kind of a multi-phase fight, because he gets into, once you hurt him enough, he'll start buffing himself, but it's only after you've done enough damage. So, like, you gotta get him down at least, like, a 3rd of his HP, or, like, a 4th of his HP or something. Now, I'm not doing all that much more damage, but it's helping, that's for sure. It looks like she just takes less damage on that side of her pincer for some reason, on that side of her stinger for some reason. Yeah, I know. But, like, my point is that he only starts buffing after a certain part, after a certain way into his health. So it's not like he can buff at 100% health. It's not the fact that you can knock him, it's not the buff phase, it's the fact that he's willing to use his buff. because that just it changes the fight at that point, I would say. She does toxic, doesn't she? She actually hits you with that grab. Maybe she only does poison, but I'm pretty sure it's toxic. I'm pretty sure it would kill. Sweet. She is dying significantly faster, actually. If I could kill her, that'd be pretty awesome, too. I mean, that's just personal opinion still. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of all the PvP, but I mean, they're free to like whatever they want. If they like the PvP, I say go for it. It's a skill that I'll never have, and it's cool that they like it. It's there for a reason. The fact that people enjoy it is great, but... Wow! That's real dumb that that just happened. We got like 3 hits off or something. I can't believe she actually landed on me there. And that hit me. Wow. Hurt me, sorry. But... I wonder how much an R2 does. Maybe I should check that out again. What she does, her pincer attack. Her stinger attack. I wonder if it'll turn it up to 4. It does. Hey! 3, 6, 16. It's still more damage to just do R1s, I think. At least against that form. Okay. That's more damage at least. That's good. I would say, I wish, but I would say probably not. The 10-year anniversary of it coming out was earlier this year, and it didn't happen. And it's something that would actually be required by Sony to do, like to actually get it done. And they're pretty stingy about what they like and what they want to get remade. So I would say probably not. I would wish, but I would say it's unlikely. Obviously, it doesn't matter what I want, but still. I don't know why I never used to go in on that attack. I should not have gone in on that, honestly, but I still did. Wow, that's so dumb. Why does she move that fast sometimes? Because she doesn't always move that fast, you know? When she does, there's... I guess I would have to roll it to actually get out of the way of the damage. Oh, I could have gotten that 3rd hit if I'd timed it better. Wow, this is a really slow fight, though. I wonder how much, like, HP she gets. Because it's definitely significantly higher than, like, most bosses. And I would say most bosses in Dark Souls 1, but I honestly don't know, because I'm just not doing damage to her fast, really, is part of why it feels so long. I also wish I was offline so I didn't see all these bloodstains and stuff. They just clog up the screen for no reason. That's not really something you can do in Dark Souls 2, unfortunately. Not without either having an update queuing or having canceled the calibration. I don't know. At times I feel like I do, but like if you saw my 4 Kings fight, I would say you might disagree. I'm pretty patient, but still. What would really help my patience would I somehow misplaced my glasses. Oh, you're fine. It's not like I did much. I mean, I'm still here in this boss fight. I think I can pull this off, by the way, with the amount of life gems I've got. I think I can do it. I think part of what puts me above... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Sorry for just getting all sick in front of the mic. And I think one thing that actually definitely puts me above other people is just the willingness to do to do all bosses. Because that's really the hard part, I would say. Granted, all of the bosses I've really been doing now they're technically optional, but it's faster if you do at least some of them. God, that was really bad. Oh boy. I could have died there easily. That's like the one attack that's pretty consistently even hitting me. Oh, just sniffling, I'm sorry. And like the thing is, it's not even that hard of an attack to dodge, because all you have to do is just sidestep it. You just have to be moving. Okay, which side are you spawning on? There. Just can't let her land on you. 1, 2, and then we get 3 hits. We get to try it 3 hits. We get 1. We get 1 hit. 24 damage here. Sweet. As you can tell, this fight is just extremely slow. If I'm fast enough on that first part, then that's how I actually land 3 hits. I have to be going in for the attack when she's already, like, when she's attacking. Not even when she's done with it. What? I only dealt 2 damage per swing? Or 2 and then 4? That's very strange. Ring regeneration is nice for this fight, at least, because it's so long. I think I'm running like 4 Sunlight Blade on my NG plus 6 build. And that's more than enough, especially for PvE. And PvP for that matter, I doubt you really need that many. But PvE, you really don't need that many Sunlight Blade. Are you going to get it? You gotta get it. Even though I said you don't need that many, you have to get it. I need a headline that just says, "Sickly man punches Scorpion Queen to death." Okay, can I take off that stinger yet? I would love to. What are we, like a fourth of the way through the fight? Oh. Wow, so you've decided? We're like slightly more than a fourth of the way through the fight, I would say. I think he's playing Borderlands 2 right now. Ooh. Ooh, pardon me. I could probably go for 3 there, honestly. Yeah, I'm only gonna get 2. If I'd been positioned better, I could have actually hit the other stinger for a 3rd one, but I was positioned horribly to actually pull that off. Oh god. Why? Hey, there we go. She was actually stationary, so it was kind of easy to dodge. Five, yeah, 5 is plenty at that point. That's enough to last you any boss, even 4 kings. And that's 5 minutes worth. What boss fight is going to take you 5 minutes, even at NG plus 6? Like, that's plenty of time. Unless you're just not playing aggressive enough, which is possible. Oh, ooh! I could have gotten crushed there because I was just reading chat. Ooh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm gonna hold off though, and if she starts casting her homing soul masses, then I'm gonna heal, but until then, I'm gonna hold off. I'm surprised I still haven't taken the stinger off. I really am. Yeah, you have to play aggressive in Dark Souls 1. Well, you literally don't, but it makes it... Once you know the fights, I mean, why wouldn't you play aggressive, right? Yeah, I can get 3 hits on that pretty consistently. Oh, as I don't get 3 hits. Yeah, I'm just letting Ring of Regeneration work its magic. Yeah, basically this is what I was thinking. With the Ring of Restoration, there we go. Having her stall like this makes it pretty easy to regen health. Oh, as long as she doesn't actually crush me. Just an R1 and get away. I really can't go in on that. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I know I didn't really need it, but if she chases me down wrong, then that could hit me and it could have killed me, I think. No, it didn't, luckily, but there was no telling if it would. Because it does a lot of my health. I'm still surprised. She's like a third of the way through, and she's still not lost her tail. Are you kidding me? Not that I'm getting impatient, but like, it's just surprising. I didn't think it would have that much health. But if I could kill her, she's worth so many souls at this point in the game. What am I, like, a level 44? Wouldn't say I'm extremely low level for dealing with her, but I'm not exactly high, you know? Could you please stop going for the thrust, though? Oh, fine. The most overrated game. That is an insanely tough question. Of all time, like, that's... I don't know. That's it's a tough question that I couldn't really answer. Games like The Last of Us, stuff like that. Maybe that's just... I think that's more or less my personal opinion, though. I'd rather have an actual game with gameplay. Oh, fine. Hey, she stalled correctly, though. The other 3 should come out, and there we go. Because it's weird, because it's hard to say that without being biased, right? Because if it's a game that I just don't like, well, I guess it is really just opinion anyways, isn't it? But, because it's, what do you think is the most... Yeah. I would say probably a game like The Last of Us or something. There was another one, I thought there was another game like The Last of Us, wasn't there, that came out around the same time, right? Oh, you know what, that's a very good one. Monster Hunter World. I can understand that there's a good game within the concept of it, but easily it's easily the most overrated Monster Hunter game. And it's just sold the best out of any game ever for Capcom. It's crazy to think about. I think it's sold the most, right? Hasn't it? Out of like every game they've ever had, it's the most successful. Pretty much the only thing keeping the company going. Speaking of Capcom, though, you guys ever play Dead Rising? Or specifically Dead Rising 2, because it's just the one that I like. That's a great game. Especially like around Halloween time, it's just a great zombie game. And it captures the horde mentality. Great. Like, I haven't played World War Z, but it's kind of like the opposite of that, I would say, in some senses, because it's a third-person action game with zombies, but they're totally opposites in that sense of one of them's fast zombies and the other one's just hordes of really slow zombies. But I haven't played World War Z, so I don't totally know. Half-Life 2, that makes sense. Terraria, it is a very, very good game, but I could see why you could think it's overrated, as people, I don't know. It's very good. It has a ton of content though, so it's like, can you blame them for saying it's as good as they say it is? I'm just convinced that her tails can't come off now. I know they can, but I'm convinced otherwise. Hey! As they immediately come off. I was just thinking like, man, that's taking forever for it to come off. Oh, that was really dumb of me. And I'm gonna heal, because I don't trust myself. Oh, and I gotta close in on her. Oh. Yeah, I can totally see why you'd say Terraria is overrated. I wouldn't say it is, though. It's just a good game. But I would say most people have heard of it, if they play video games like at all, you know? If they haven't played it, they at least know what it is, or have an idea, and they'll say it's Minecraft, but 2D. Which I know you are a very strong component of saying it's not, but you can see why people say that though, right? Oh god. Specifically Leonidas I'm talking to, because I know he's the one that hates that comparison. Ooh, I can get 4 hits on that. Nice. Which is equivalent to 3 hits, actually, now that I think about it. 3 R2s. Ooh, pardon me. Hey, we're almost to the halfway point, at least. I hate seeing that. Yeah, I'm gonna heal this off. You know what? I was gonna go for an R1 there, but that was really dumb. I should be dead. Oh my god, and she gave me leeway. Oh my goodness. Isn't expert mode supposed to be done like after you play through the game though? After you do like hard mode and stuff already? Or like at least part of the way through doing hard mode and stuff on a normal save file? If you're calling it overrated because it's really hard, then I don't... Like, I thought you were kind of... Like, it's meant to be done later, I'm pretty sure. At least for people that aren't like hardcore like Terraria players that love the game to the point of wanting as much of a challenge out of it as they can get. I deserve to die. I keep getting hit for stupid reasons. Like, I keep getting hit by her thrust attack specifically, which is a pretty stupid reason to get hit. And I gotta heal because of what she's doing. Ugh. Like that, like when she chases you down at Mach speed for some reason, I don't get it. Over her normal speed. Yeah, if anything, yeah. No. Expert mode. It's called expert mode. You know? If you think somebody was being serious about saying you should start with that, that's like saying somebody's telling you in Dark Souls 2 to start with the Covenant of Champions because it lets you farm. Sounds like more of a troll is really what I'm getting at, yeah, like Leonidas was saying. Ooh. I wonder if I can land an R2 as well. Hey, okay. So we can get slightly more damage off on that. Well, we're well over the halfway point at least. And I actually haven't really used too many life gems. Like at worst, it's like once per phase, but it's not even that. Whew. No reason to just insult him though, you know? I get that you love the game, so you're probably getting a bit defensive about it, but it's just a bit rude still, you know? Ooh, oh, lovely. I could just get 5 hits and just get 75 damage like that. Probably have to roll away if she goes for a thrust, but I think I can manage that. Oof. Sorry, just sniffling right on screen. Or right at the mic. I hit her actual pincer there. You're fine, just... it just came off as probably a bit blunt, which... I mean, it makes sense. I know you're a huge fan of Terraria and hold a lot of respect for it, so... But, yeah. Then again, he can hold whatever, or both if you really... Anybody, for that matter, can hold whatever opinion they want, but yeah. I mean, if you played through Terraria once and you enjoyed it, as he said, I'm assuming that he enjoyed it, but... I can understand not wanting to play through it again. The gameplay would be quite repetitive at that point, I would say. I would enjoy it, because I love Terraria. Whoa, that's dumb. Okay. I could have died there. Just because her thrust. I walked back into it, did you see that? That's like what really annoys me about it. These just don't do your magic. It's like right on cue or something, like she knows what I want. Except she's just withholding it from me. I'm trying to not use up all my life gems for this fight. In that sense, I can understand why you wouldn't enjoy playing through a second time. But there's just so much exploration and stuff to do in that game. Oh, jeez, that was pretty close. That's easy damage. I should probably start upgrading my armor whenever I decide, like, what armor I actually want. I'm really a fan of the design of, like, the ironclad armor in this game. Of all the things I don't like about this game, that's not one of them. I love the design of the ironclad armor. Oh no, I could die here. Oh, if she hadn't done that, I would have probably died. If she hadn't actually gone for an attack at that time, I probably would have died there. Wow. She's down to like a third of her HP though. You know, Minecraft could probably be considered overrated. It's a very basic concept. It just happened to be the first, well, not really the first to do it even, the first one to get big though. But it's a very well-polished, it's a very polished game still. It's not like it's just bad, it's just everybody plays it, but to say that it isn't a good game would be wrong, I would say. Maybe not the perfect game that everybody should play, but it makes sense that it's accessible to everybody because it's a very basic concept that's also pretty casual. So I can understand why it's so popular. It's something everybody can enjoy, you know? But yeah, I could see why it's overrated. What about the Call of Duty franchise? Is that overrated, or do people still just say it's bad but everybody buys it? Because Because I know a lot of people still buy it, right? Do people still buy it? I don't actually pay attention to their numbers anymore. Oh god, that hit me. That was dumb that that hit me. No, you're not wrong. Oh, that was dumb that that hit me. I mean, I deserved it, but still. Yeah. I guess I should say worse than it is, because that's really what overrated would mean, yeah. Which usually highly rated games by that matter would be, is why I'm really talking about those, is because those are generally the ones that people would say they're not nearly as good as people say they are. Oh, so you tried to fix your sleep schedule, except you didn't? Yeah, Alonzi likes to go big into Risk of Rain, specifically with Command and a few other. They like the game-breaking aspect. I think I can pull this off with how many life gems I have left. It's not that impressive because I had life gems, but it's still more impressive than... Wait, I have 2 Estus Flask shards? Ah, you see what I mean by being forgetful about them? Where'd I get the second one? I honestly cannot remember. I want to take off your other pincer. Oh, I'm still sniffly. How long has this fight been going on for? It's felt like it's been pretty long. It's like the one attack of hers that I just don't trust myself to dodge. Mainly because if she rushes you like that, yeah. But we're so close to being done. So all it would take would be one wrong move with her magic, and I could die. Wouldn't that be upsetting now? You know, I haven't played Overwatch, so I don't know, but, I mean, from the looks of it, it's a pretty balanced and good game. I can understand why it's rated so highly. Because if you're saying overrated just being that everybody praises it, I don't know if that's really what you mean, then I don't think that's a fair way to look at overrated. Because like, Overwatch looks like it's pretty good balance. Unless you're just going by opinion of what you like and don't like as well. Oh god. This is how I die. Yep. Told you. Told you. I knew that's how I would die. Because it's really hard to outrun those when she's running right at you. What a waste of time. Oh well. I don't know if there was a way I could have lived that with my current setup. I guess I could have dodged it better. Maybe if I'd actually rolled instead of just running. I don't know. What a waste of life gems, really. But at least I have... Pardon me. At least I realize I have 2 more Estus Flasks than I thought. Is it not balanced? I thought it was pretty balanced. Like, you want, like, specific members of, like, you want specific team setups and stuff, but I don't know. It's very a teamwork heavy game, so, like, again, I haven't played it, so I don't actually know, but it looks pretty balanced from what I've seen. I mean, they patched it a lot, I think. It's a multiplayer game, so if it's not balanced, I'd be surprised. Because if it's not balanced, then it wouldn't be getting sales, right? People like balanced games when they're playing online. They want a fair ground to actually fight people in. Is this a bone shard or sublime bone dust, or is this like a flask shard or what? I actually don't know. Well, give it time. I'm pretty sure that's probably how most of them go, though, isn't it? Like, people were saying that about the other heroes, which wouldn't surprise me if they were. It's a matter of... It can't be perfect when they first release a new hero, right? There's no telling how broken it'll actually be. They can have a guess and some estimates, but until it's actually been released, they can't just balance it. It can't just be balanced. You could get lucky, but knowing that something's balanced would be impossible, at least if it's first released. Hence why the game keeps getting patched. Ah, it is a bone dust. That could save me a lot of hassle. I would like to kill this guy because he could give me some cool stuff. If I came back to Nazca with a bit more strength, it would probably be way more possible. I'll give Pursuer a shot, and then I'm just gonna probably call it there. Ah, that's interesting. Just poise break him, and then just he stuck his bag out to me. Fair, yeah, beta testing, that makes sense. It's 1 week, though. I get that a week should be enough to at least make some changes, but... That's a fair point, I will say. Good. Get out of the doorway. Thank you. Punch ya. Go for an attack that has no tracking. Punish ya. Oh, jeez, that hurt. Oh no, out of Estus. I wonder if that'll heal me back to full. I don't think it does. It does like 600 or something, right? No, it definitely healed me back to full. That's for sure. Get the armor? You kidding me? Really? Like the one time I actually get this drop? That's very rare. Wow, this is just unlucky. Oh well. I can sell it or something, I guess. Black Knight Halberd. Let's grab that. Those are weird. Oh, I can buy so many life gems. I don't know. Again, I don't really know much at all about Overwatch, so I don't have much to say on the subject either. Like, not really informed about any of it. Actually, I might want to use some of these for levels, right? Yeah, I want to level up some.
Is that a shard? Here, to see, however.
I have such a bad habit of not actually converting these shards. That's so few. Yeah, I think I want just 4 more damage. And then the rest into, life gems. It is a cool sword, but I don't like the two-handed moveset on it, to be fair, but it looks cool. What? Oh, that's weird. Huh. Yeah, it took me 4 hours. It was I really enjoyed that fight. It was very unique, to say the least. But, yeah, it was a very long fight. I'm actually still not totally sure how to dodge her magic if she's rushing you down like that. It just so happened that I got hit by a thrust right before, so... which was my own fault. And that was just bad play on my part. I should have... I think I still had an Estus Flask. I probably could have used it to save myself. And then we gotta dodge these two guys. Sweet. Let's dodge them. I don't think a lot of... I mean, I think many people could have done Moonlight Butterfly like I did, yeah, but it's a matter of if they'd be willing to, you know? Well, that was really dumb of me, because I'm likely going to just get... Yeah, that was really dumb of me. I really enjoyed Sekiro. Duration-wise, I don't find much of a reason to play after more than one playthrough. It's a very good challenge, though, and the bosses are, if not unique, they have such a good flow to them once you actually start learning them that it feels like it's something that just comes naturally, and it's something that you never even really want to forget, if that makes sense. Like, it's very good, the flow of battle. If you've got the money to spare, I'd recommend it, but let's see, my first playthrough I think took 24 hours. And I died about 5 times per boss, but if you're really paying attention, then you should be able to learn every boss very quickly. You just have to be willing to play aggressive. I was gonna go for it. I could probably fight it without parrying, actually. Probably should fight it without parrying. What's my damage like? I should have gotten hit there. I'd like to at least see my damage. 13? Oh god. Really? God. Well, he just, you know, animation canceled, you know. As you do. That's really dumb that he did that. Look, he did it again. Since when was he able to do that? I don't think he's in the right position, actually. Yeah, he's not really. Super armored because I parried or something. Weird. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm gonna give Pursuer a couple tries, but I've got to be done within the next 30 minutes anyways, so... I've streamed way longer than I was even expecting, seeing as I'm not up to my highest quality, say, like, I'm kind of sick, so... You couldn't tell, I'm surprised, but... Yeah. Oh, I love just missing even though I'm point blank. Oh, that's sweet. I have thrown this fight away. Yeah. I was finishing for a good way. I'll give him another shot. I'm tempted to just parry him, see if I can't pull it off. Because, like, that's really cool if I could. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose of doing fist only. I'll give it a shot without parrying real quick. See how fast he goes down. He doesn't have too much health, it's just... I have to be wary about his hitboxes. But he'd be a faster fight, at least, than Nazca. I love these guys. Oh, I love getting roll caught, because you can't see them, but they can see you. You can't even stall to even regen health. Of course. And then you've got this archer. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there either. Just go. Oh god. I could actually hit him with the ballista right now. Oh, are you kidding me? That would have been so cool. Sorry, I know I'm sniffly. So you can even just sidestep that, which I like. You gonna keep doing this? If you just keep doing this, I'd be happy. Dude. He's even going down quite fast. Okay, now that's silly. Oh, jeez. That was very close. He should have hit me for that. Oh, he didn't break the ballista. Now's my chance. Oh, jeez. That sounded way worse, that laugh did, than I thought it was going to. Whoa! You don't see that often. There you go. Now you've broken it. I'm stuck on this cart. Wow! He actually delayed that. Well, he was close to me. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. Just do your dash more. Yeah. Yeah, this fight's gotta be pretty fast, it seems. Compared to Nazca, at least. I should see how much an R2 does. 20? Yeah. I'd rather not. I guess I could have guessed that, seeing as I'm doing like pretty similar damage to Nazca. Wow, and that second one hit me? Are you sure about that game? What? I didn't know he could do that. I've never seen that before, I think. I love that he seems to delay that if you're actually trying to roll into it. I don't think he is, I'm rolling bad. Oh, sweet. As I said, I love animation canceling. You know me so well. See what I mean there? Did you see that? Like, he doesn't seem to track to where you were when he starts it, he seems to track to where you are. I was gonna be really upset if that hit me. Wow, I only swung once. Are you sure about that game? Sorry. You know, just come back this way. Yeah. This isn't the fastest fight, but it's really not that slow, honestly. Probably slower than Flexile Sentry, right? Maybe not, actually. Ugh. I don't like that attack. Okay, now do your charge. Yeah. I should not have gone for 4. Oh no. That was dumb. I shouldn't have even tried to roll through it. I should just always sidestep that, you know? 2 Estus, we're like over or about a quarter of the way through at least. I think we've got this fight pretty much in the bag. He's probably one of the fights I could do without rolling, I think, in Dark Souls 2. Like, easily do without rolling. No roll block or parry, I should say. useless. It's the only attack I'm not sure about, right? All the other things seem to be pretty easily sidestepped. Or at least walked away from. Dude, you just giving me free damage. Ooh, why did that one hit me? Just gonna life gem that one off. Oh, yeah, you can even sidestep that. Sweet. Gonna do another? Thank you. His music isn't very good, I'll tell you that much. I'm not... It's very bland, isn't it? Especially since they build him up as being kind of like important to the game. He doesn't really seem to be all that important anyways, he just shows up often, I guess, really. Is all that's important about him. So you can just walk away from that. Okay. Dude. You're so kind. If I only committed to 2 of those, I could probably actually walk away from that attack too. Wow, I'm just so aggressive right now. Probably didn't need to roll that, but whatever. I'm just gonna attack twice because I'm kind of low on stamina. I'm surprised she hasn't been poise broken, actually. Sorry. Terrible. I'm sorry. Probably does not sound good at all. Probably quite disgusting, honestly. I guess this is why you don't stream when you're sick. But yeah, as you can see, like, he's over... Like, he's down to like a third of his health. And I've only used 3 Estus. Oh god. I don't know what you would call that jank, but it wasn't technically animation canceling, I'll tell you that much. I'm just gonna walk away from that. Deer charge. Thank you. Oh, well, that was kind of close. He's down to like a quarter of his HP, though. Sorry. Shouldn't have even needed to roll that, but I'm trying to check something else. I know, I'm so preoccupied, while also trying to kill this boss, but... not quite the most interactive. So I've got a 6 sibling right now, and I'm trying to check up on them pretty much, but as you can guess, I'm a little bit preoccupied with this, but needless to say, they did say they feel quite awful, so I'm definitely gonna wrap this up soon. Oh, yo, calm down there, man. It sucks because I'm like in a rush to finish this, but that's not quite how this works, you know? And of course, by the way, he's just stopped doing his charge attack. There we go. Turning away from the mic, but the mic is attached to my head, so I'm not really doing that. ahead and heal. No reason to throw this fight away, right? I need to hurry this up. See, I know I didn't need the ballista though. It helps that you can just sidestep that. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. Yeah, that's the only time I really hate that attack. Is when he comes out of it fast. Oh. He doesn't make sense as a boss to me. I don't quite understand why he's floating. Or I don't understand like anything about him. But yeah, he's pretty cool. In terms of moveset. It's a little simple, but it's good and readable. Good tells and stuff. I'm just gonna rush it. There we go. He's dead. As I said, I'm not gonna be using the Ring of Blades, but I had to kill at some point. He's worth 17,000 souls? Excuse me? And another 8,000. Ooh, I don't really want the Drangleic armor. It's ugly and bad. It's heavy, at least. Sorry. Next time, I don't know what bosses we're gonna fight. There's no telling, honestly. It's a lot of choices, so... I should probably up my vitality at some point soon. My vigor, that is. But I do want more strength. Ceremonial instrument. Anyway, I'm gonna spend these souls for leveling up. On leveling up. What is that, like 5 levels? Yeah, it is actually. Hey! Hey, look at that. 1, and then 4. Whoa, we get 6 damage there? Wow. 3, 4, 4, 4. Oh, that's why. Yeah, pumping strength looks like it's really good. Don't go buy like 11 life gems, 12 life gems. Still 12, but I'm gonna use that.
Thank you kindly.
What did we kill? Like what? 2 bosses today? 4 bosses down, 37 left. So we made as much progress as last time, but we opened up a lot of different paths, you know? So we've got Ruined Sentinels, Nazca. I really want to test my damage on... I'm not going to fight her. I'm going to go test my damage on Nazca, because she just seems like a very good way to test. Ruined Sentinels, Nazca, Skeleton Lords. Those are the 3 choices we have, right? No, we have Lost Sinner as well, technically. We got 4 bosses. I'm gonna test my damage and then I'm just gonna leave. I want to see if I'm doing like significantly more than 15. I want to see if I'm doing like 20 per punch or something. Because if I'm doing like 25% more damage, I think I probably could have... I probably would have had her dead, yeah. It's interesting to see this, that it says that, like, you don't have any resistances when you're blocking, and you also have 0 stability. I'm honestly not sure if it does reduce damage. It just feels like it does to me. Oh, nice, I missed. Oh, look at that. That's way more. That's like 50% more damage. Well, no, 50% would be 21. That's... Wow. Okay, I should definitely be able to pull that off next time. I'm just quitting out to get out of the boss fight. See, I could have done that also. But, yeah, I think I can do Nazca next time. Pretty reliably. Plus, I'm sort of better with her fight now, maybe. Wow, I've been streaming for a really long time tonight. Okay. I'm gonna head back to the bonfire and then wrap it up there. Actually, I could just, like, dark side. I don't have enough souls for it to really matter. You're good. I'm just wrapping up the stream now. There's not really much left. I've been streaming for, like, way too long anyways. Tonight. But if you didn't see, I did, like, 21 to 24 damage to Nazca. So, we're doing so much better on damage, like 50% plus more damage. So, she's dead next time. I wish the helmet didn't look so out of place with the rest of it, and also I just wish it wasn't so ugly in general. Because, like, I think the Drangleic helmet was supposed to go with, like, the Llewellyn set. However you say that set's name, which is one of my favorite sets in the game. You know, the, now called the Game of Thrones set, I guess. That was one that I really liked, though. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for watching. I streamed way too long, and definitely need to go take care of family and stuff, so... I don't like the sword because of its wonky R1s and two-handed mode, but that goes for, like, all the great swords. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.